I'm Kat Bluemke, and I'm the creator of GIGCO Escape the Gig Economy. GIGCO is a mobile game for iOS and Android, and was released in 2019 by Spekwork Studio. The game was created as a result of my graduate research, in which I was looking at the ways video games are impacting how we work. I was specifically interested in gamification, a relatively new concept at the time, which was the idea that companies could use strategies developed by video game designers to incentivize or increase productivity of their workers. Video games, to keep people playing and paying, frequently use behavioral manipulation strategies. Achievement systems and mystery loot boxes are some of the most obvious instances of this, but it can also be built into the game itself. I'm particularly guilty of thinking to myself, oh, just one more run, and later realizing hours have passed. When companies integrate gamification strategies into their workforce, they're not thinking about how they can make work more enjoyable. They're trying to get more out of their workers. In the gig economy, gamification is exceedingly common. Uber drivers who rely on the company's app for access to work are encouraged to accept mystery loot box style ride requests without knowing the end location of the ride. Rating systems are used throughout gig economy apps and discourage workers from speaking out against harassment or exploitation in fear of a bad review, which would in turn jeopardize their livelihood. Gig workers can also find themselves gamified beyond the app, with Amazon warehouses being a type of perverse arcade. You've probably heard the horror stories. Workers so carefully monitored they can't take breaks to eat or use the washroom. Workers dying in the warehouse and employees told to continue working around the deceased's body. Warehouse robots puncturing mace cans and injuring human employees. The Amazon warehouse is a totally gamified workplace where the workers are expendable players. In GIGCO, you're an alienated worker in a shipping warehouse, where the first challenge is just to keep pace with your robot coworkers and make it through the day. It's dark, but there's some hope too. If you make it through your first day, you begin to uncover an effort to organize your workplace and demand better working conditions for workers. The game was released in January 2019, with its research and creation happening between 2016 and 2018. For people playing the game in 2020, I think it takes on a more urgent tone. Amazon has done great business thanks to the pandemic, but despite huge profits, there's been very little permanent change for their workers, who remain precarious. I hope that in 2020, the audience of GIGCO takes home that there are still huge achievements to unlock for workers' rights, and that these victories would make us all winners.